Yo. What up, gang? I'm back with another one. This video right here about your very own Chicago, man, on 4th of July weekend. When it first popped off, the news dropped, 80 people got shot, 16 people died in Chicago weekend. If you don't know, every 4th of July, it be this type of situation because give you a little insight. All right. You know they don't call it Chirac for nothing. The reason why they call Chicago Chirac is because I forgot what year. I don't want to say what year because I don't want to be incorrect. You know, when I give y'all the game, I give y'all a number of facts. And if it's an opinion, I let you know the opinion. But I will look it up and I'm going to put it right here on the screen. But that year, Chicago had the same amount of murders that that happened in the war with Iraq and USA. No, had more murders and deaths than the war with Iraq and USA. So that's where they got the name Chirac, right? But every 4th of July weekend, that little 4th of July break, a lot of people get shot. A lot of people die in Chicago. For one reason is police cannot respond to any gunshot emergency calls. Meaning, if someone call and say they hear gunshots, police is not allowed to respond because there's so many fireworks going off. A lot of people mistake fireworks for gunshots. And there's so many people just shooting guns in the air, you know what I'm saying, to celebrate 4th of July, that is so many false calls. So the police is not even, can't even, you know what I'm saying, react to any gunshot calls. Only way police can come out if it's reported that someone has been shot or hurt, or, you know what I'm saying, something has been done to someone. That's the only way they could come out on 4th of July. So what that does is that give the advantage for these guys that's gang banging and that want to do something to people that they trying to do something to, or like they say they ops. That's a big advantage because it's like I could go on this block and I could shoot this bitch up, right? I ain't got to worry about nobody calling the police. Even if they do, the police not going to respond because it's 4th of July. Now, only way they respond if somebody call and say somebody gets shot, but guess what? I'm out of there already. You feel what I'm saying? So it get them time to get away from that situation what have happened. Now when shots fired, boom, 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 shots fired, police call, boom, they coming or whatever. You might still be in this situation in the area or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a difference. When it's just say when it's shots fired, right? You shoot up a block, shots fired. Okay. Police will respond faster to shots fired than they would when they say someone has been shot or something has happened to a person. Because what they does is when shots fired, they create a perimeter. Because they don't want to actually go into the crossfire. They create a perimeter. A lot of people don't know this. When you call the police and say shots fired, you will see police in the area of the shots fired. Of a lot of police, a couple cars or units going to go to the scene, but it's going to be more police surrounding that area. You feel what I'm saying? Now, when they said somebody has been shot, police is going to go to the exact area where they've been shot. But when the shots is fired, it's a perimeter that they done set up. So now whoever did the shooting is inside that perimeter if they haven't got out that neighborhood or whatever in time. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? And how I know is because I was in a situation before. I'm gonna give y'all a story. Me and one of my friends, or my best friend, we was in a little altercation or whatever, and there was a neighbor reported shots fired, right? And about time we got 3 blocks, like I'm gonna say 3 blocks, it was no polices in the area. But once we got like on the outskirts, we were surrounded. Like just say, so I want to give a vivid picture in y'all mind. Okay, so just imagine you're inside a gated community, and someone call and say shots fired, right? We rode around that gated community for a minute. No police is in sight. But soon as we got out of that gated community, everywhere we turned was a police. You feel what I'm saying? So the area is surrounded. They're gonna send police to that call, but the area will be surrounded before that actual spot be surrounded. If you get what I'm saying, like I said. So a lot of shootings went down in Chicago. 120 people was shot, 16 died. It was a 3-year-old kid and a 6-month-old kid also. But I seen an interview before 4th of July, before it went down. And they was talking about the same thing. They were saying that the news reporters and all the bloggers was waiting for 4th of July to happen to have a story, because they knew every 4th of July in Chicago, it'd be big shootings like this. So the news was waiting for 4th of July weekend to pop off, because they knew it was going to be this massacre. Now, if the news noticed, the city officials noticed. So my thing is, why not put these officers on patrol on these streets that has the most crime rate during this time of the holiday? For the simple fact, in Chicago, that's what they want to do. They want to kill each other. That's what they want to do. If you look at every time somebody big has been shot in Chicago, and you look at the response and how it play out with the ambulance and stuff like that, you will see. When FBG Duck got killed downtown, during whoever filmed it, when the guy went live and filmed that video, you could hear and see the ambulance at the end of the street. The whole video. The ambulance didn't come get out the ambulance and come pull up on and get FBG Duck until 30 minutes later, and they was on that street for 30 minutes before they even attended to FBG Duck.